警告。ゲーム内には乱暴な言葉遣い、明るい光の点滅、精神病に関する会話、トラウマを経験しているキャラクター、暴力と血の表現、そして胸と性器の表現が含まれます。まだ開発中であり、リリース前に大幅に変更される可能性もございます。開発者はソーシャルメディアにおける表示名を変更する可能性もございます。This is Rohil, an other game designer, award-winning filmmaker, sensitive soul, and definitive specimen of masculinity. After writing the game Infinite Jonathans, putting on indie game pop-ups at New York's Baby Castles and Microsoft Technology Center, torturing the cast of Recreo like a sadist dungeon master, Rohil finds himself here on this couch in front of a green screen, curating and sharing the independent video games that made him feel something real. これがインディーゲームのフィーリングです。This is Indie Game Feels.
Welcome back to Indie Game Feels, the show where I curate and share the independent games that made me feel something real. I'm your host, Rohil, aka Young Perpetual Breakup Face, aka Travis Touchdowns Tiger Form. Do you like adorable kittens on the internet or puppies? That's like asking, do you have a soul, or have you been corrupted by the demonic forces of Samael? The first game I played for this episode is Perfect Apocalypse by 90% Studio. We play as Olive, survivor of the first wave of an apocalyptic slaughter at their school. Most of Olive's classmates' guts are strewn about the campus, and Olive just wants to find a special someone to spend their final moments with. Trigger warning, all of the characters in this project are adorable anthropomorphic doggos, and if you don't want to see them mercilessly decapitated, then this visual novel might not be for you. Okay, so we've saved Sparky from the demons. He could be Olive's type.
This better not awaken anything in me.
After this episode goes live, do I watch Community for the 17th time? We meet Patches. I don't trust this dude. He looks like every anime smug boy, but also a dog. He's definitely clicked up with the demons. We know this. Oh hey, this is how the basement looked at my schmancy New York art school as well. Alright, so we're getting quality time here with Angel, who is kind of awkward but sweet, and a supernatural partner for Olive really makes the most sense. It's an on-brand significant other for the Rapture. I always gravitate to this sort of aesthetic, the contrast between cute and cursed. I've always enjoyed the comedic surreal tone created when all the character designs and personalities are so bubbly, but they're just dealing with a hellish ordeal. At the time of recording, 90% Studios have two other titles in the Perfect Apocalypse world: Perfect Apocalypse Purgatory Forever and Perfect Apocalypse Patches Inferno. So I've been learning a lot playing through short visual novels like this. My most recent work as a narrative designer was this massive branching narrative with a ton of shit to keep track of, extended metaphors across parallel universe story paths. Truly, playing through more indie narratives would have prepped me better for that work. Writing more effectively, having a tighter word economy. A lot of the stuff made in Ren'P and just in that indie interactive graphic novel space are an excellent example of making lovable characters, clear setups with satisfying payoffs without being lamentably loquacious. Lord knows my ass can talk. You should see the first drafts of these episode scripts. I highly recommend Perfect Apocalypse. They really put work into fully realizing that world, that universe. For this episode, I played through another interactive graphic novel, Space Bubble Cat by Emma D. A sad but hopeful story about a lonely cat drifting through the daunting dread of deep space. As you know, I'm a grown-ass man. I have beefy thighs, and I've lifted weights at the gym like 10 times back in 2013. So I'm very strong. I'm so strong, but yet I'm not strong enough to lift the insurmountable crippling weight of my fear of dying alone. You know, this project really hit different. This game's itch.io page at the time of recording this even has a content warning for, I guess, general sadness. Space Bubble Cat is relatable, affecting, and told concisely. The variety and flow of the panels grips you in this oddly meditative way, and the imagery, interactivity, and story are beautifully cohesive. This whale is telling me to be grateful for my suffering. Fuck off, whale. Star Buddy is definitely about to get acquaintance zoned. Homie is outwardly glitching my repressed inner monologue, so this is a cool moment. The cursor looks like a tear. Oh, and we imploded. Let yourself feel strong emotions. I couldn't agree more. The story ends on an optimistic note. There's something about the outer space setting, while lonely, it is endlessly vast and therefore filled with possibility. Okay, listen the fuck up. I need you to lock in and listen to what the fuck I'm saying. You are always moments away from experiencing or finding something or someone special. And the reality is, if you just look at the interconnectedness of everything, you are definitely the special for some other fucking lonely asshole out there in the world. Optimism. That's it for this episode. These are my socials. If you are like Space Bubble Cat and you're lonely, you should follow me, and I'll let you pretend that we're friends for, so that I can have a kind of an inflated sense of self-importance. It's called a parasocial relationship, and it is definitely great for our collective mental health and understanding of each other. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next episode. Optimism, baby.